Okay, it is the 15th of April. We are about halfway through our 21-day odyssey here in New York City. Um, it is about 5:12 in the afternoon. I'm finishing up getting ready, getting all my stuff packed. I have all my PPE disinfected. Got my supplements in. Got a little snack. I think that they're actually going to give us a hot meal downstairs. I guess there's something going on with, I guess, the Today Show and the chef. They have opened up a little restaurant next door, and we get to go through and grab a hot box lunch. Nice, awesome. Last night I got one of the better sandwiches I've ever had in my life. Cat's Deli. Pretty much the deli in a city that is known for its delis. Made sandwiches and put together little meal kits for Lord only knows how many hundreds of people yesterday, and distributed them. I don't know if a lot of people at my place of work understand that's like a $20 sandwich or something in that bag they're throwing at us. And they put a little sticker on the bag that it was like, hey, thank you guys, from Cat's Deli. I put that sticker on my cell phone. So that's awesome. Thank you. Ticks off one of the things that I have to do while I'm in town. So now I've had Cats. I got to hit Essa Bagels. A couple other things that I want to try to do while I'm here still, but we can get to all that stuff later. Stuff to talk about today. Got some interesting pushback on a post from the other day on the opening up of the economy, and had multiple comments and multiple discussions with people, and saw multiple posts. And I understand this is a hard issue. It's not easy, and I really want to see things open up. I want to see us get back to normal. But I feel that doing that has to be driven by really considered, thoroughly thought out, rigorously explored issues of public health. And I don't see a lot of the people who have the strongest opinions on this doing that. It seems as if the people who are really paying the most respect to that they don't have they'll tell you we don't have a perfect answer. I don't think there is a perfect answer. The rush to open up, to me, is pretty much an absolute tip of the hat to, hey, some of you people are gonna die. Tough shit. I'm not okay with that. Then on the other side, there's we should stay closed forever. We can't do that either, because there are other people who are suffering. There are people who their life is being turned upside down and inside out in other ways, and we have to look after those people too. This whole thing, and things in general, I think it's about trying to do the most good for as many people as you can with the least amount of negative impact on people as you can do. And I think that extends to all things. I think it extends to traffic laws. I think it extends to immunization. I think it extends to other health laws. I think it extends to this. We have to have some adult discussions and some hard discussions, but ultimately this is a public health issue. And some of the issues are complex, and we're not going to have all the answers right away. We're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Whenever you're working in a dynamic situation where things are developing and we don't have perfect understanding, mistakes are part of the process. And as we move forward and we reevaluate and we look at the things that we've done and we look at how things are progressing, we identify those mistakes and we learn from them and we find better ways to do things. It's not that hard, and we need to pay respect to that, and we need to consider it and work with that as our foundational set of principles. So, so then there's this whole kind of offshoot of that about, me and why I'm here. And Dan, you're getting paid a lot of money to be there. Yeah, I am. So there are some parallels here. Is anybody pissed off at Tom Brady for getting a great big huge paycheck? If you're really pissed off at him, if you think A-Rod makes too much money, and these guys do, yeah, screw them all. Yeah, screw me too. I don't care. I mean, if somebody has a really strong skill set, and in our nation we have this long history of rewarding people who have specific skill sets that allow them to do jobs that not a lot of people can do. Over the course of my career, I've developed a relatively significant skill set, and this is probably the only time in my life I will be able to apply those to the free market. And so to a degree I'm doing that. Back home, ER volumes at many places in America are actually down because people don't want to go to the emergency room because they're afraid of catching the Rona. So for people like me who pick up shifts and work as casual, there wasn't a lot of work. So there was a really strong need here. There was a need for people who could professionally step into just about any ER and be functional. And there was a reward for that. And so, yeah, I explored that, and I thought it was the right thing to do, so I did it. So if you're mad at me, be mad at Tom Brady, be mad at all those other people. Oh, but at the same time, for all of these guys in the NFL or the NBA or the Major League Baseball or hockey who cash in on these big paychecks, what about the owners? How much money do they make in relationship to a Tom Brady or an A-Rod or LeBron James? The poorest owner makes the resources of the richest players, makes it look pretty insignificant. And nobody talks about those folks. They're pretty much invisible. You have a few owners like Mark Cuban and those kind of folks who are very visible. Like me, they run their mouths, they talk about what they think and what they see. But for the most part, those people sit back and they're quiet and they exert their influence silently, and they don't tend to own up to what they're thinking, what they're doing. But the athletes, Colin Kaepernick's and all these folks, the whole shut up and play movement. Guess what? Like Cap, I'm not just going to shut up and play. I'll tell you what I think. There's going to be times I'm going to be wrong. There's going to be times that you don't like what I have to say. I zero fucks given. So, it's not my job to hold your hand and tell you that you're right all the time. But I don't want you to hold my hand and tell me I'm right. If you think I'm wrong, yeah, tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's hug it out. And no, I don't think I'm a hero. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not here to have somebody blow sunshine up my kilt and tell me how fucking great I am. I really don't care about that. So I feel like I'm a professional. I feel like I've trained my entire adult professional life to be good at what I do. I'm not trying to reach the apex of my career anymore. I'm trying to hold on. I'm an old man in this game. This is, hopefully this is the last biggest thing I ever have to see in healthcare. I never want to see anything like this ever again. So, so every soldier needs a hill to die on, right? Hopefully this is the last big anything like this I ever have to be involved with. So, and then there's the, why am I doing these videos? So part of it is because I do want to, tell my friends, my family, people back home, what I'm seeing, what's going on. Because I think that's important. And to type out some of the complexity of some of this stuff, it's really hard, I think, to type accurately and to convey emotion and significance and detail in a way that it's much easier for me to just get on here and tell you. I mean, I could put the emphasis on the right syllable, and then hopefully people get what I'm saying and the things that we're seeing and feeling more accurately, more immediately than what I can do otherwise. We're just so busy here in that, we get on a bus, we go to a hospital, we have some downtime on that bus, and yes, that gives me a little bit of time to type some stuff, respond to some people. We get to the hospital, we kind of wait in the H room, we sit there and we wait till somebody comes and says, okay, hey, you're going to this unit today to help out, they need you. You're going to this unit. We do a quick debrief, we go, for those of us in emergency medicine, at the facility I'm at, we get issued our PPE, they give us some of the stuff we need, and we go and we bang elbows, we charge. Nurse, they tell us where they want us at in the ER, what they want us to focus on, and we go and we chop wood. There's times throughout the night, times throughout the shift when, we have some free time. The hospital I'm at is really super gracious about trying to make sure that people have breaks. Now that they have sufficient staff, they try to make sure that we get some time off during the shift to kind of sit down, decompress, get away from things, and that's nice because we need it. So I have a little bit of free time then. And then in the morning I got the bus ride home. But, so it's like from about, I get back to the hotel, maybe around 9, I got to shower, got to get my stuff done. I'm maybe getting to bed like around maybe just before 10. And I'm up around 4, so about 6 hours of sleep. And that's if I don't have to go do laundry, try to do whatever. So, and then we get up and do it again. So it's about 6 hours of sleep, 6 hours of time when we're not kind of obligated to be, at attention and at the ready. So, that's kind of how that part of our life goes. So we don't have a lot of time there. This is why I should probably make more notes. I was trying to figure out how did I even get on that part of the subject. Who knows? But the why why I'm doing this is to let you guys know about all of that stuff and what's going on. But and then there's also the real part of this, which is I'm doing something that's dangerous, and I know that and I understand that. In the same way that I see our patients, and our patients, if something bad happens to them, they're not seeing their family again. So, and to a degree, I'm scared that, I'm scared something could happen to me too. But I'm not really scared for me. I'm scared for what I would leave behind. So, part of the reasons I'm doing these videos is, heaven forbid, this will be something my kids will have. So, it's not about being a hero. It's not about wanting attention. So, I really don't give a shit about those things. I do give a shit about my sons. And I do give a shit about, honoring our profession and the things that we do, and the importance of social contract and doing things for other people that need to be done. And this is shit that needs to be done. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Right now I'm really lucky because I have all of you folks. I'm getting a lot of support. So I'm lucky. I feel safe. I have really good PPE that's allowing me to provide care to people who really need it. We'll go into some detail here before too long about some of the things that we're doing that are giving people better chances. And about the support. Thank you all for all the offers to send me stuff. But I really can't get a whole bunch of stuff for the simple reason that, once again, we go back to that whole thing about how our 24-hour day is pretty tightly packed. To get a package, we have to go downstairs and we have to wade through, hundreds and thousands of packages that are being sent to the hundreds and hundreds of nurses who are here. And it takes some time, and that's about 30 minutes a day just to go find a package that is pretty rough. So we're trying to limit that. We're going on the buddy system. We'll each day, like, somebody will be like, oh, okay, I'll try to find our packages today. And we'll try to distribute them to each other, so that's all good. We're 15 minutes in. It seems like a lot of these end up being about 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and get this over with. See if I can get it published and get it posted up and online here before I leave. So it's about 30 minutes left to be on the bus, so got to go move. Love you guys. Keep trying to be good to each other. Take care. Have a good day, and I'll catch you guys soon. Love you. Bye.